Good evening. Welcome again to the T-Lite show. We're going to do a little sports talk tonight. We got two teams in the Bay Area, the Oakland Raiders and the San Francisco 49ers. Today we got DJ Roscoe in the house, and we're going to ask him some questions about his team, the Raiders, and we're going to mix it up a little bit tonight. Okay. Welcome again to the T-Lite show. We have some questions we want to ask Mr. DJ here about the Raiders. How you doing today, Mr. DJ?
What's going on, dog?
Sorry.
Go Raiders.
Sorry, y'all. Okay, excuse that. A little off cue here. Excuse me, sir. Did Tom Cable have a good job this year? Do a good job this year?
I think he did a real good job, I'm from the Bay. He did his thing, He came out there. We beat our whole division. We took him out. I had to shake the dreads and, do the whole Raiders thing, in the black hole. That's how we do.
Okay. Do you think they ought to give Tom Cable a contract extension for next year?
Man, I think they need to give it to him, man. They just got to go ahead and give it to him. He could take it down, man. We ruling it.
What were some of the positive things that you saw that he did for the Raiders?
The running game, he brought it back, Okay. Passing was a little good, the defense is coming up. I think the team next year is going to do it, man. We're going to the playoffs.
Do you think there's room in the Bay Area for two teams?
Two teams.
I mean, we have the Bay splitting the two teams, one on one side,
one
on the other
question.
side. So do you think that there's room for two teams in the Bay Area of the caliber of these two teams?
Actually, there is room for both teams. There we go. That's the room we need for both teams.
But my friend, it seems like you're crowding the zone here with the Raiders. Shouldn't we be in equal keel here?
It should be equal, but what's going to happen next year when we go to the playoffs, it's going to be a little more like this.
Okay, my friend, I see your point. Audience, do you agree with him? Why don't you write in and let me know how you feel about this? We have another question we'd like to ask DJ here. What is the black hole, Mr.
Black
DJ?
hole is a spot that only licensed Raider people can go into. I can go into the black hole. I can. With the outfits, with this, you can't. You can go in with this. That's how we do.
What kind of license do you need to go into the black hole?
Just walk up in there with some Raiders on. Put on your Raiders fit. When they get a touchdown, just come up in there with the dreads and just shake them up. You win.
Being in the Bay Area myself, I've been to the Coliseum a few times and I've watched the Raiders games. And I was wondering, Mr. DJ, how come the Oakland police officers have to be over around the area of the black hole? Is there a reason for that?
Oh, they just watching us, make sure no Niners fans come through. They always trying to get the Niners fans out because they understand that some Niners fans, Niners, San Diego Chargers, Kansas City fans need help when they walk into the black hole. Some of them don't understand once they come down there what they're getting themselves into.
Okay, Mr. DJ. Another question for you, Mr. DJ. I noticed that when I went to the restrooms that day that I went to the Raiders game, it seemed like there was a place in there that was sort of like a dog catcher's trap in there. It seemed like the doors closed and there was only room for Raider fans. Does that seem like the way things should be out there, or what?
I don't know nothing about that.
Oh, really?
I'm not too much into the restrooms.
Okay. A question for you, my friend. Is it safe to go walk around in the parking lot after the game with a different jersey on after a loss?
Sure, it is. It's safe.
It's safe?
It's safe.
Okay. Question about...
If you go there with another Raider fan.
Oh, you have to be in the...
You have to have a Raider fan with you. Let me get that straight.
Not the National Guard. You don't need the National Guard.
You don't need the National Guard to have a Raiders fan with you. If I'm with you, you're good.
Okay.
You're good. That's it.
Thank you, Mr. DJ, for clearing that up for us and the fans in the audience. Controversy arose this year at the end of the season for the Raiders. I noticed that Darryl McFadden went out with a turf toe, and the rookie, Mike what's his last name?
Bush, Michael Bush.
Michael Bush.
Yes.
I wanted to say Michael Singletary, but Mike Bush. Oh, anyway, do you think next year there will be controversy between those two for that position?
Michael Bush and Michael Singletary?
No, we got the two mics mixed up, just like the hat mixed up. Okay, now back to the question. The question was, do you think there's going to be controversy at the running back position between McFadden and Bush next year?
No, there isn't. They're totally two different running backs, man.
Different
Michael
styles.
Bush is the bulldozer, and then Darren McFadden is the speed/finesse. It's totally two different genres.
Question for you. Do you think the Raiders are the bad boys of the AFC?
We're one of the bad boys. There's a couple of other ones. I have to give them their props.
So there are other teams that are considered bad boys of
Yes,
the AFC
there are.
also.
There are.
Okay. What do you think about the owner, Al Davis? Do you think he should have a permanent spot on the infield?
Yes,
On the
they
field?
should. Yes, he should. Yes, he should.
Where should he be next to the coach? Should he be next to the goalpost? Where should they wheel him up to?
He's there all the time.
I noticed, but he's up in the top.
His spirit is there. Every time any of them make a move, Al Davis is there.
The spirit of Al
Win,
Davis.
baby, win.
Right. And your last year's quarterback, or was that the year before last? There was a big, fat, round brother that was throwing balls. I'm trying to think of his name. Was it Carcass? Jarius Carcass?
Don't you talk about my quarterback.
Oh.
Don't you talk about my quarterback. He
is-
likes drinking scissor, and if he likes drinking scissor, he can drink his scissor.
Oh, this is a real touchy question.
Yes,
for you,
this
isn't it,
is. That's my
Mr.
quarterback.
DJ? Sorry about that. Well, folks, that's it for the T-Lite Show this week. You heard it from the DJ, an Oakland Raider fan that thinks that the Raiders are going to be Super Bowl champs next year. And if you ever go out to the stadium, just remember, if you have a different color on, don't go in the restroom. Good night. See you later.